Hey guys, how you doing? It's Voodoo here, and this is episode 17 of my Call of Duty Black Ops Emblem editor series. This one's a little different in the fact that I've got two emblems, both to do with Tritton. I just come up with two that I really like, so I thought I'd put them both in. The first one's Portal Tritton, and the second one is Headset Tritton. So for the first one, you're going to need Lieutenant ×2 on page 24, Rectangle Wide ×2 on page 11, Portal ×8 on page 3. So it's real easy to do this one. You just get the Tritton logo looking correct, and then behind it you put the portal layered in different shades from black to white, and that gives you the perception of depth, and that is all you need to do on that one. It's really simple, and obviously when you see it on this emblem editor in large form, it looks a little bit iffy, but when you actually see it on the gun, and the shading looks really good, and it looks really smart. So it's just a case of duplicating the layers one by one and just going up a shade on the portal color thing, and then it makes it look like that, and you'll see it zoom in on the player card. Looks really cool. Right, there it is. So for the second one, which is a lot more in depth, this one is, you're going to need a square ×2 on page 4, a 0 digital ×1 on page 2, a 3 digital ×1 on page 1, round square ×3 on page 19, Lieutenant ×2 on page 24, rectangle wide ×2 on page 11, and a rectangle thin ×1 on page 19. Now, basically, I went for, you'll see on the you'll see on the image, I actually went for I put some 7s in there to try and round off the headset to make it look right. You'll understand when you see me put it in. You just have to ignore that. I didn't use that in the end. I took them out. And also another thing I did was I had to make the Trittons a little bit wider, like the actual symbol, the two orange T's back to back. They're really close at the beginning, but towards the end I put them out a little bit further, because if you have them close together they look fine on the large player card, but on the small player card where people will see it all the time, that looks blurred and it doesn't look very good. So that was the reason why I changed it a little bit. But it did take a lot of messing around to do this one, so if you are going to replicate it, it might take you a little while to get it exactly right, because you have to use a few bits of different shading and stuff to get, there we go, the 7s are coming up there. You don't need to use these 7s, ignore this part. Yeah, you need to do a little bit of trickery with the black background to make the things sort of run in nicely, and in the end I thought it turned out pretty good. So yeah, I was quite pleased with it. But obviously I've had quite a few requests of things to do. I'll hopefully get to all the requests. I'll be working my way through them more than that. So I'm not 100% sure on what emblem is going to come up next. I'll have to look into it. I've been playing a lot of Homefront just recently, so I haven't been on Black Ops so much, but I definitely will still get back on there and do some more emblems, and hopefully keep the series running on sort of time. I like to bring out roughly on average 3 emblems a week is what I've been running at the moment, so I'm going to try and keep to that as best I can. I'm also trying to get some good gameplay on Homefront, and yeah, hopefully you'll see a few more games on that. But here you can see I'm sort of making the edges on the headset which hold the can of the headset, and then this is where you're going to need to put in a black a black background. Why can't I talk? I have no idea why I can't talk. So I've put in the black background now. I've done it, and that allows you to fiddle around a little bit more. There you go. I've put in a black rectangle as well. And then on the actual Tritton AX Pros you have an angled sort of thing here, and that's why I use the 3 digital to make the sort of like angled part on the headset, and then that finishes off the image. Basically reasonably simple to do. Now you've seen how I can do it, you can obviously do it a lot quicker. To me, I think that looks really cool, and I really like the Portal one. To be honest with you, if you like Tritton, I'd probably do the Portal one, because it's so easy to do and so effective. I really like like it. So both of them are pretty good. And here you can see I'm just fiddling around with the image, just trying to get it absolutely perfect, because that's what I'm like. But anyway guys, thanks ever so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video so far, and obviously there's going to be more in the series to come. Thanks ever so much, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.